Have you ever seen? Huh?
somebody by the name of King Dante wants to log in.
Yeah.
Let him log
Have you
in. Let
ever
him
seen?
bring him on.
Listen.
Bring on King
Have you
Dante.
ever seen Noel post anybody property or anything on his podcast?
Not that I can think of, man. That's why I was always wondering. The only I remember one time where I was in the comments and I told Noel like 4 times, dude, stop this dude from posting in your comments. I told him stop it, stop it, stop it. And then I just quit saying anything because if you didn't look at me 4 times, you ain't look at me no more. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but you know how many
And I think
comments
that's
he
the
popping up?
day. I think that's the day Blue Blanco was typing Dante's wife's puppy mill address, and he was typing in. I mean, I ain't got
That's
no fucking beef with you, Blue Blanco. You're on the right
well,
side.
see,
You know what I
Blue
mean? This ain't
Blanco
my
might be
problem.
Dante.
This is between you
Blue
and them,
Blanco might be
not me.
Dante.
Not me. Don't involve me, Blue Blanco. Leave me alone, please. You know what I mean?
Well, but Blue Blanco might be Dante.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't
Leave
know.
me alone, please.
God
Don't
Soldier,
fuck with me.
see, God Soldier doesn't want smoke with Blue Blanco, but he wants me to go get smoke with Blue Blanco. You know what I mean?
No, I don't either.
Yeah, but,
No, dude.
but
No, dude.
Blue,
Blue Blanco. Hey, I'm on this side. We're on. Hey, this side is Mark is guilty side. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Let
So
me see.
this side is Mark is guilty side. That side is Mark is not guilty,
Hey
and they
yo,
support a homosexual
hey
and they
yo,
support a pedophile, and or I mean, not a pedophile. We don't know if he raped any kids or not. No, he supports a homosexual and a man rapist. But to me,
yeah,
if you put it in a man's butt, you'll put it in anything. That means woman,
yeah,
kid, chicken that you raise out
yeah,
there. You know
Go,
what I mean?
hey,
yeah,
hey
go.
yo, let me
yeah.
let me
Just
get the
saying, just
floor.
saying.
Yo, let me
You
get the
probably,
floor.
yeah,
God
go,
soldier,
go.
can you hear me?
Who is it?
This Dante.
Yeah, go. Yeah, oh man, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not trying to hear. You
Let's
know,
hear him. Let's hear him, man. Come on, please.
no, that's that other
Let's hear
guy.
Dante.
That guy, that
Okay,
other guy,
Dante.
the
I
other
ain't even heard Dante forever.
Hey,
I
that,
heard Dante for like 3 or 4 months.
that ain't Dante, man. That's that other.
Yeah, I think it was, man.
No, look, just listen to what he got to say. Look,
It's your channel. It's your channel. Do what you want. But I
hey,
think that
hey,
was
hey,
Dante. I
check
think
this out.
Dante.
Hey, God soldier, I'm gonna tell you. Look, check this out. Y'all know this me. So look, number one, a lot of y'all got this confused. So when y'all keep saying that Dante started this, I don't want to take it personal. Noel, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Now look, from the get go, you said you wasn't Blue Blanco, right?
So,
No,
are
no.
are you coming out here to say that I'm Blue Blanco still?
You said that you wasn't Blue Blanco, right? So
What
check this out.
are you
Check
still
this out.
coming out?
No, listen. Check this out, because
See, here we go again. I try to give this guy an opportunity to speak.
Yeah, that
You know,
sound like it was Dante.
that's why I let him on. I let him on. I let him on.
Oh,
But he wants to come and control the narrative and try to flip the script. We're past the point. I'm not Blue Blanco. If,
okay.
if I was Blue Blanco, how come you haven't sued me or found? Show me some proof that I'm Blue Blanco. Show me.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll tell you like this. Give me all the fucking IP addresses you have, and I will provide all my IP addresses. And let's meet somewhere. And
yeah,
I put whatever amount of money you want to put anywhere, and I guarantee you I'm not Blue Blanco. Any kind of amount of money you want to put, let's back it up that way. Let's stop with the oh you're Blue Blanco and let's cut that shit out already. We need to cut that out. I'm not Blue Blanco. And what do you
No
got to
will.
say? What do you got to say? How am I done? How what do you got to say? Speak, Dante. You are here. Ain't nobody hiding. Ain't nobody trying to
The thing.
stop.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Okay,
You
here's the
keep
thing.
saying that. Hey, young blood. You can you hear me, young
Yeah,
blood?
I
Now,
hear you.
if I get disrespectful, he got every right to put me off, right?
You right.
Okay, so watch this. I ain't gonna be disrespectful. So check this out. Check this out. I want to talk to young blood. Young blood, check this out. Before the doxing happened, right?
Uh huh.
When my wife information started getting put on there and my kids information under Blue Blanco, Noel was posting it. And I said, Noel, if you ain't Blue Blanco and you ain't with it, why you letting it come on public? And that's when the war started. I didn't hit Noel first. He let Blue Blanco do that. So that's when I said, oh, so you with it. Why didn't you shut it down? Because all you have to do is just delete it and hide the person.
Okay, I stopped
Yeah.
them right there. I stopped them right there. Okay, we had this conversation already offline. I told him, look, whatever he's doing to you, he can easily do it to me. You heard God Soldier. What did God Soldier say right now? I don't want no beef with Blue Blanco. I don't want no beef
Yeah.
with Blue Blanco. So
You know
if
what?
he
You know
if,
what?
if he's making you feel this type of way, why would I go against somebody that's trying to help me out?
Yeah. You
I,
know what? Hey, Noel.
go,
Noel.
go ahead, young blood.
You. I think. And this is my opinion. I think what he's saying is that if a comment comes up and somebody's personal business is put out, it should be deleted so the public viewers can't see it.
I totally agree with that, young blood. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Okay.
You see, I've never God can strike me down, young blood. If I'm Blue Blanco, if I'm Blue
Yeah.
Blanco, if I'm Blue Blanco, may God strike me down and God forbid me, man. May God just take
Yeah. And
me
I
out.
and I
If I'm
believe you.
Blue
I mean,
Blanco.
I believe you. But I think what Dante is saying is that by this guy named Blue Blanco putting the comment on about personal business, it should have been deleted. Now that's where I think the ref came in at.
Yeah, yeah. But see, the thing is, at the time, me and Dante were already not in good terms.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
we were already seeing each other as oppositions.
Yeah.
So if somebody is helping me out and got information on you, I'm gonna take that help. You got 20, 30 people helping you out.
Yeah.
If you didn't come out, nobody,
Yeah.
you know, Blue Blanco is I don't know who Blue Blanco is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to let this guy control the narrative of trying to paint me of who Blue Blanco is. We
Yeah.
done.
I understand totally, but I think what he was saying is that by Blue Blanco putting his personal information, people who wasn't involved in it out like that will cause a big fallout. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, see, but the thing is, young blood, I don't have no control of anybody else.
Yeah, and I know, and I understand. You know about
That,
because
that's like me. That's like me controlling somebody else and be like, hey, if this guy is posting somebody's address, all I can do is tell him, hey, don't post it.
yeah, you're right.
You know,
I agree with. Yeah,
but at
because
at
you
the
know because that was a problem anyway. People putting people personal addresses on there and the houses and saying they know your kids and all that. You know that's just taking it too far.
see, I
because these people is not involved in what we're talking about.
yeah. See,
Our wives and kids is not involved in this podcast.
the thing is, this is the thing, young blood. Blue Blanco and Dante had something going on. I don't know what beef they had. So
Yeah,
when I came into the play, it's like I'm the middle pawn.
yeah,
Dante Dante couldn't get a hold of Blanco, so now his energy towards me. I'm Blanco now.
yeah.
I'm
He's
Blanco.
probably yeah. He probably was upset by Blue Blanco comment being on your podcast, showing personal information. That's what I believe it was.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's out of my control.
Hey, hold up. Look, this shit is look, Noel, check this out. I'm not even mad at you. You might think I hate you or something. Man, this shit is the internet. This shit is not real, man. You really think this ain't no real shit? You think because Blue Blanco did that, I want to take it out on you? The only issue is still to this day, Noel, I don't care. Listen, the only issue that I had with you is when you didn't hide that comment. So I said, oh, he's with it. But I still didn't want to, which I said, okay, Noel don't know the rules. Noel must just, he new to this content thing and he must have didn't know. But when we had that conversation, I said, yo, Noel, you can't do that. And I just seen when you talk about, oh, they was ganging up on me. I understand that, but this is content, Noel. This is I never when you came to them panels when it was 20 versus you, nobody leaked your information. Nobody put no personal information out there. It was content. That's what it's supposed to be. I don't before you came out, Noel, do you know how many people was coming out trying to expose me, saying, oh, Dante tell fake predators. This shit been going on for 4 years. Been going on for 4 years. You wasn't the first person, but you was the first person that allowed somebody to dox me. I still got cats been making videos about me for since what for 4 years. So it wasn't nothing serious when you went and got hips. I was like, okay, cool. I told you
Yeah.
I kept saying I kept
See, you trying to sound like a victim, man. You trying to sound like a victim. You
yeah,
know, you're trying to sound like a victim. You're trying to control the narrative as a victim. Uh, we're past that doxing point. We're past because you got doxied, I got doxied. So it's we're past that point, because it's not like I didn't get doxed either. You posted pictures of my property on your channel. You posted pictures of my kids. I never once did that on none of my content. I never promoted that type of stuff. You called me everything in the books. We've had when me, you, and Noonie were on that on three way. We had squashed the beef. That was the end of it. We have said, "Hey, this is what we're going to be able to say, and this is what you're going to. This is the drawing line right here. These are the lines that we're not going to cross." So we said our piece that day, but you continued, and you continued, and you continued. Now you're trying to continue as trying to portray as a victim. A victim of what? Of doxing? You can't complain of something that happened to me as well. And I'm not even complaining about that. If you're coming out here to try to complain about being doxied, I was doxied as well. And you continued after I told everybody else in the comments, please stop doing that. You still continued. You still continued. You weren't happy with letting bygones be bygones. You were still instigating. And now you want to portray like the victim.
Why you keep muting me? Young blood,
No,
didn't I say I wasn't gonna disrespect
I
him?
don't.
But
I
he
don't want
keep
to.
muting me.
I don't want to be talking over each other.
Why? But you keep saying, yo, when we said bygones is bygones, that was before the doxing. The doxing happened right after bygones are bygones. When you allow.
But see, we're coming back to the doxing, man. If your only complaint is about doxing, I got doxy too. So that would be called equal.
So
You got,
Noel, you saying about when they put your information out?
yeah. I mean, he kept on doing it as rebel writer. He was doing it on my lives. I got
Oh,
live. I got lives where he was putting my address on my lives. Okay.
okay,
So
yeah,
all,
okay. That was before I start watching it. Then,
yeah, all this doxing is like, okay, you dox me, I doxed you. What else is there?
oh, so doxing, that mean that people putting people personal information out. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So
Yes.
now I understand what doxing actually means. Okay.
Yes.
Because see, that's what I was saying. Why was people putting personal information out instead of just going at one another? But when you start putting like people family involved, they not even involved in it, or using someone's name that's not on the channel. Uh, that's not right. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. Exactly. So
So yeah,
I
so
I,
that's what had me.
I get the doxing. I get it. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. But at the same time,
Okay.
I'm not the person that was doing the doxing.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. But I honestly think what he's talking about is that, just say you have a comment come on, the content creator controls, the comment, whatever. I don't know, can someone not show it? I don't know, or does
Hey,
it just automatically comes on and
hold
we
on,
can't,
young blood,
you know, do
young
the
blood.
people see it beforehand or what?
Young blood. He said he wanted to get past the doxing. Okay, fine. Right, we equal. Now let's bring up the racist comment. You keep calling me a racist, right?
Well, shit. What
But
else is
Dante,
there?
you did.
No, I'm hold on. I'm gonna
Dante, you did
hold on.
say that now.
Oh no, hold on, young blood.
Uh,
Hold on. Okay, hold on. You see, I'm muting him because he's looking for narrative after narrative after narrative. Okay, we're past the doxing. Okay, let's just make everybody aware and clear that we're past the doxing.
okay.
We're past. I mean, we're past the doxing.
Yeah.
It's tick for tack. Okay, he got doxed. I got doxed. My link, my preferred, my personal information got leaked. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the end of the story.
Can I ask a question? Who got doxxed first?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I got
That's what I'm
doxxed
saying.
first. I
'Cause
got doxxed
now I
first.
know he said, become racist, and which I did too because of the comment that he made on the podcast.
But check this out. The
And I
doxing,
know it's content.
yeah, the
Uh
doxing.
huh.
I don't even know where the fuck this dude lives at.
Yeah.
I could care less about it because it was never about him. It was
Yeah.
never. It was never. It was never about Dante or anybody else.
Yeah.
My videos were always starting the Alabama booty bandit Mark Moore. Always
Yeah. That's what we've been on.
Alabama prison booty bandit Mark Moore. Those were always my content.
Yeah.
Now, once I started being called a rapist, a dope fiend, I never slandered this man's name. The only thing I said was, "Hey, you're a deadbeat dad for not paying your child support." I didn't go out there looking for dirt on this guy. He calls me one day, well, you know how much I'm worth. You're researching me. You know my LLCs. I'm like, bro, you're thinking too highly of yourself. I could care less of what you got.
Yeah,
See, though, where there you
and
go. You
that's
gonna keep
common.
muting me. You
Now
gonna
go
keep
ahead.
Like
muting
I
me.
said,
Now we
I
passed
think that was the
the
problem
document,
was
right?
So look, yeah, we
yeah,
we passed that. Let's address
Okay.
me being racist. Let me address being racist. So number one, I did say that, and I'm gonna double down on it. And I say it again, and I keep saying it, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I was locked up, every white guard that I came in contact was racist, and it was racist against Mexicans and black people. So, like I said, when it comes down to my relations with white racist cops, yeah, I'm racist. Yeah, I got love for a lot of white people, but there's a lot of white racist cops that I got issues with, and there's a lot of white racist dudes that I had issues with on the outside in lockup. So when I say who gives a damn about what happened to a white boy in prison, I mean that. So if anybody want to take that as me being racist, it is what it is.
What you got to say about that, young blood?
and that's understandable. And I'm different on that end because um, I have experienced a lot of racism with black officers and black guards that
Yeah, yeah.
meaning that
Hey, oh,
they
hold on.
probably
You
wasn't
right,
they
young
probably
blood. You
weren't
right,
racist toward.
young
Yeah,
blood.
and
You
they
right.
probably wasn't racist toward. Yes, and they probably weren't racist toward me, but they would show me more privilege than they would a white guy. You
Cause
see what I'm
look,
talking about?
and look,
And
I
that's
did a
considered
live.
racist.
I did a live clearing that up because like I get it, Noel. You can say I'm a racist, but that's good. But Noel, you did time too. So don't act like there wasn't no white racist guards or white racist men that was against you. Now cut it out.
No, look, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you right there, real quick, because I don't want to be talking over each other. The only racist people that I ever met when I was locked up, as far as being guards wise, were the
Uh-huh.
Nigerians.
Yeah, and Noel, and what I'm saying is racism because you know I consider someone a racist is when they put a race of a people above another race of people. And, and speaking from a black man perspective, when I see this goes on, I feel sad for the one that is happening to, because it can also happen to me.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel the way I feel. I feel that, hey, okay, I'm black, but if my black brothers or sisters go out and do some harm to a white person or Mexican or whoever it might be, then I consider that racism.
Now, young
And
blood.
if I'm hush hush about it, then I'm with them. So that's why I speak against this type of stuff.
Wait, young blood. See, and here's another thing with what I said with that. You got to look at the way I presented that. When I said who gives a damn what happened to a white boy in prison, right? It's because you got to look at David Mendenhall charges. And Noel, you know better too. If a guy come in there with bad charges, and you know those were straight up bad charges, who gives a damn about a baby killer? Come on,
And
man.
it happened.
That's what I'm
It
Well,
saying.
happened.
That's why I
but we're
said.
talking
Now,
about
now
But
look. Now
we're
look.
but
talking
Right.
about
is it right?
we're, it's not. You see, I get that point. They're, but at the same time, there's other victims like Daniel Williams that are low violent, drug abusers. You know,
Yes, and exactly. Even though by me being incarcerated, even though if this happened to them, they're not put in there for that. This shouldn't happen, and you won't
Yeah.
have inmates or convicts that speak out against it. But two wrongs don't make a right. You know
But
what
you
I
know what,
mean?
young blood. I agree with you, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too. Now, I am not. Now I'm gonna put it like this because everybody keep asking me the same old question. Same old question. They say, Dante, do you think Mark is innocent or guilty? Right. My thing is
Okay.
this. I think Mark is guilty of indulging in activities in prison, but I don't believe that he I'm not gonna say the R word because I don't want to blow the spot up, but I don't think he, you know, took it by force. Now, young blood, you was locked up with him, so you
Yeah.
could answer that question. Did Mark? Do you know if Mark ever took it?
Now, being in Alabama prison system, I have seen, I have witnessed people actually taking it from people, but majority of them are willing participants. And when I say a willing participant, is that I honestly believe that if you is drinking with the guy, if you somewhat coerce a guy in doing something that he's not willing to do, then that's what it is. It's like you're taking that. You
I
know, if
agree.
I get if, you know if I get a guy, if I get him drunk or get him high, and he has no knowledge of what I'm about to do, then I have taken something from him that I shouldn't have taken from him,
And
Exactly.
and
and that
that
makes
is
you victim of that situation.
and I agree with you. And I want to make this clear too. If I thought from the first day that Mark contacted me, from the first day when he called me at 10 something that night, and I looked at the documentary and I called him back and I said, "Yo, is this really you?" He said, "Yeah, it is me." I said, "Let me call you back." And I called my wife and I said, "Hey, check this out. This is the dude I'm talking to." And she said, "What do he want?" I said, "Well, he said he just want to put his truth out, right?" So I didn't know what his truth was. So that's when he
Yeah,
did the video and he put it out. Now, I don't know if y'all watched me prior to this whole Lamarck situation, but I've been doing this for 3 years. So my whole thing is this: I'm against the R word. If I would have thought that Mark actually, did the R word to a man, he wouldn't have been on there because I don't support, the dudes that violate like that, whether it's a woman, child, or man. So, but when this train left the station, I had it in my mind like, yo, I know he's guilty of being, that type of guy in prison, but I don't think that he was. I think it was cats that was giving it to him willingly and things like that. But Youngblood, you did say something that just piqued my interest. And you absolutely right, because there were some cases in the MDOC prison system where they get all these dudes will be cheeking these pills and they'll chop it up and put in the dude's drink and they'll get them all disorientated and then do something to them. So yeah, that is the R word. That, so you right, but do
Yep.
Mark got them charges? And I'm not defending him because that ship done sailed already. That ship, Mark is out doing what he doing,
Well,
and
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because you can see where he explains it through right here that
now,
he got away from catching a case because the guy was
yeah,
shamed. So he was
yeah.
he
Now,
basically
I honestly believe, and I know that those guys was getting those guys high on this, or getting them in some type of debt, and they had to do these type of things. So, like I said beforehand on the onset, if you get someone in that predicament, and you know that they have no way out, then that means you are the controller.
exactly. So just because
And
he
when
does
you be
not
the
work,
controller and do these things, you're not right. For us grabbing you, holding you down, doing it physically like that. But when you coerce a person into this, knowing this person might can't pay you these monies back or whatever, then you coerce this person or these persons into this type of situation, and then that makes you guilty of being that.
facts.
That's called like blackmailing someone.
Noel, who is this? Who is this white woman on here right here,
Which white woman?
right here on the screen?
That's Minda Hall's grandmother.
That's his grandma.
What's she talking about?
Well, she just talks about just a little bit more depth of what she talked about in the documentary that you know the ex-wife was the ex-wife painted the picture of David Mendenhall being possessive and controlled, but the grandma's like, it was her. You know, when the baby would start crying, she'd be like, "Here, David, get the kid." So you know, it made it seem like every time the kid would start crying, she would give the kid to David. So it's basically a lot of finger pointing between them. So that's why, even on that aspect, I mean, you don't even know if David really did intentionally do it or it was really an accident.
Yeah, she was saying like it was an accident. Like she said that he tripped or something and the baby fell, bounced off the bed, something like that.
But you know what? You know what? Ultimately is really this. Ultimately, look, this social media thing, all this content is really about Mark. It ain't about me. It ain't about Noel. It ain't about Young Blood.
Hold
It
on, let me
ain't about
hold on.
it.
But
It ain't. Huh?
but you see now you're saying it's not about nobody else. But before
You?
you made a whole live calling me a dolphin, a rapist.
I did. I did. But you
So
said we moved past that, right? Ain't that
no,
in
no,
the
no, no.
past?
We ain't past that yet. We passed the doxing. We were at the racist part right now.
Okay, let's get to it.
I mean, I mean,
Okay, so
see,
okay, so look.
now you're trying to paint a picture of saying, "Hey, the content's about Mark. It's it ain't about me. It ain't about you. It ain't about Youngblood, but you made it all about me."
Noel, that was about 2 months ago. I ain't made a video about you in 2 months.
But that was enough damage.
Noel, you
You
keep
don't.
on. So okay, what? So let me ask you this, Noel. You've been dropping videos about me for the last 2, 3 months. Every video, every thumbnail.
Well, yeah, because I'm still waiting for an apology, man. You public humiliated me.
So you what? Okay, I tell you what. I apologize, Noel. I apologize.
that's a see that's a half-hearted apology, man.
What
You,
you mean that's half-hearted?
you know, we are you got your fingers crossed over there, man. You telling me, hey, but hey, I accept it, man. I accept it, man. I'm not
No. You know what?
apologizing.
You know what?
I
I'm
accept
gonna
it.
be real. I'm gonna be real with you. They say when a man extend peace, you should take it.
I'm taking it.
And let that be that. Now look, if you look at it, I can't like you said, you can't control Blue Blanco. And I keep seeing that you keep saying that I'm behind all these pages. Look, and then you keep saying I botted my views, my audience. You know I've been doing this for 4 years. I've been doing this for 4 years, Noel. And if you've been watching me, you know none of that stuff is botted. I'm here to make money, that's for sure. So I'm not buying views, I'm not buying subscribers because I'm here to make money, not spending and losing.
But see, the thing is, the way your MO works, you like throwing deception. You know, June 5th, when he first got into this mix, he had about 700 subscribers. Same thing with Mark's channel. You blow up these channels with these subscribers.
Noel, you were so wrong. I'm telling
Come
you.
on, Dante.
I'm gonna
We know
tell you.
we
I'm gonna
know I
tell you.
know I can do the
Noel,
same
look.
thing, but
No,
YouTube doesn't like that.
Noel, listen,
YouTube
listen to me.
YouTube
Listen to
doesn't
me.
like for you to use bots.
Noel, I'm telling you, listen to me. That channel, you see, you got it, you got some of the stuff right, but most of it is wrong. So yeah, I build channels. I build channels and then I sell them. But I build them. There's no botting. I put content on them, like the one with Noonie. I gave that channel. Noonie paid me. I ain't gonna tell you how much, but Noonie paid me for that channel, right? That channel came with like 40,000 subscribers because I built that on old prison stories, and then Noonie bought that. That channel was monetized, so I gave that to him.
So basically, you're on here to try to clear and justify your actions.
What actions? No, you've been making video after video about me. So
Well,
I said, you let me just pull up. We address it.
but your content, right? I mean, it's content, so you shouldn't
Yeah,
feel no
I'm
type of
cool with
way.
that.
You
Noel,
cool, right? It's
I'm cool
content.
with that. I want you to understand that. Noel, you're doing your job making video after video about me. That's cool, but you got to clear up the BS. Everybody know that been watching me for years know that I'm a businessman and I build channels and sell channels. If people that come to me
But
for
what BS is there?
promotion,
What am I? What? How am I slandering you, or misinformation am I giving the audience about you?
well, you telling them that I'm buying views, that I'm buying subscribers, and it don't work that way.
But I mean, numbers don't lie. I mean, I'm a numbers type of guy.
They do lie. They
No,
do lie, and
I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how they do lie
you
because
got.
you keep
We're
saying
gonna use you. We're gonna use you as an example since you're here.
yeah,
You got 100,000 plus subscribers, right?
131,
Okay, so what is 10% viewage? If you would get 10% of your views off your
probably 13,000 or something like that.
okay, so do you get that?
No, I do not.
Okay, so the subscribers don't mean shit.
They don't.
You can have 1,000 subscribers, and as long as then people watch your 20-30 minute video, the duration of that view is where you get paid.
Well, it really. Wait, how many views you said?
No, if you get it don't matter the views. It matters the views, the duration. You
Yeah,
can get
the views and the watch time. Yeah.
yeah, if you get 1,000 views and each view taps out to around 15-20 minutes, hey, do the math. 20 minutes times 1,000, you get so many times of watch hours.
No, look. This how I go. Let me break it down more. For every, like for me, for instance. So I put this all out. I haven't shown my analytics because I don't care. So for me, for instance, right now we in the first quarter, and this is courses that I sell on my other channel. So I'm giving away free game. For the first, YouTube is broke up in 4 quarters. So 3 months, three, 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 three. Now the first 2 months, nobody getting paid. Nobody ain't getting nothing. So when you say, oh, Dante getting pennies on the dollar, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting pennies on the dollar. Definitely. Now, that's for the first 6 months. So January, February, March, April, May, June, you ain't really making nothing unless you get a video to go viral. Now, after that, you know, so it's the CPM and the RPM. The CPM is just like if somebody like when people come to me, they say, "Hey Dante, can you promote my video for $100?" So I'll be like, "Okay, so that's the CPM, which is $100." But then I go to YouTube, which is us, and YouTube we like, okay, I'm taking all that and we gonna get them an RPM of $20, but we gonna only pay them $10 per thousand view. So right now, like my highest CPM from July to December is like $20 per thousand views. So if I got 1,000 views, then I only made $20 off of that, right?
Yep.
But here's the thing. When you said, "Oh, Dante, just making pennies," no, well, you got to look at my whole overall. I got over 1,400 videos. So when you see my numbers fluctuate, and yeah, ain't everybody, yeah, I got 131,000, but I've been doing this for 4 years now. A lot of subscribers come when you got a viral video, and it just fluctuates. And right now it's the down season. But if you look at my channel, you will see 2,000 here, 14 here, uh, 3,000 here. It just fluctuate. But when July come, that's when the advertisers going to start paying more, and all this shit going to get pushed. That's why when you were saying, "Oh, he ain't making no money," yo, I got over 1,400 videos. Y'all just whatever y'all basing off of the last 2 3 months. You know, y'all got to count every video. And that one thing y'all be looking at, that ain't accurate at all. I'm like, well, if that's what I'm making, how the hell I'm paying my bills? But
But it's paid off monthly, right? So you can't. I mean, what you make that month is what you made. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's what you made for that month. But you gotta understand this too, Noel. I ain't finna put all my business out there, but I mean I do anyway because I don't really care. But that's one page I got. That's just one page that I show. I got damn near probably 15 monetized pages, and I got two channels that got over 2 million subscribers that don't got nothing to do with prison. It's a kid channel that I got. So that's why I said, like, I don't be tripping off of this stuff. I really don't. And I actually be helping a lot of people. Because I see you made a video saying, oh, Dante, they all in cahoots. It's not that we in cahoots. I done did business with a lot of these guys. And a lot of these guys know me, and we exchange information, because it's really like in this prison genre is it's a dog eat dog world. And believe it or not, I done helped a lot of big YouTubers way bigger than me. And they done said things. If you go back and go look at I ain't gonna mention nobody's name, but there's a YouTuber that's almost got 1 million subscribers right now. And y'all would be and just go back and look at one of his highest view videos, and then you will understand what I'm talking about. That's why I said this shit is just the internet, man. Yeah, Noel, do the content. It's content. Me and Mark the content. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. I'm not your content because I'm not even in the algorithm like that. Mark is the content, meaning stick to him because his Mark name is about to be in the algorithm, about to blow sky high. And the thing about it is you're working against yourself when you put me in your conversation. And it's some things that I can't say on the internet. Just know I got a YouTube manager, and what you doing, you going against the grain. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, you can keep making the videos, that's cool, but the way that you going about it is the wrong way, especially if you trying to get on here.
Nah, see, that's the thing. That's I'm not with the. I see how a lot of these content creators channels work. I don't like that. I like being You already see how I work, man. You see where we're at too. You see where we're at right now. You see where we're at. I don't like the question asked, man. I see you being very very helpful right now, but what took you so long?
Honestly, look, I got a call by somebody. I ain't gonna say his name, but I got a call and he said, yo, what's up with this guy? And I'm like, cool. Said the Texas guy. I said, I mean, what he doing? Because I ain't watched this like in 2 weeks, to be real. I know you, because I really just got caught up, like, really, because I'm doing movies, I'm doing skits, I'm still doing my prison stories. But a guy called me down there in Texas where you at and said, yo, should I interview him? And I said, I don't know. I could have just straight said no. And I could tell you, you reached out to him too. And it's a black podcast. You can fill in the blanks. You can fill in the blanks. Whatever big Texas podcast you done reached out to and wonder like, yo, why they ain't reach out or whatever. I got the call this morning and said, yo, should I interview him? And I said, well, let me check him out, see what he's talking about. Cause I thought you were just on the marketing because I've been busy. And I said, damn, he's still on this? I don't got nothing to do with June. I don't got nothing to do. The only person that I deal with this content thing, not even Noonie no more. He off on his own doing his own thing. I only deal with Detroit 313 podcast. That's the only dude that I'm managing. He don't say nothing about you. I told him to just stick to doing your interviews. But outside of that, I don't talk to Mark. I don't talk to June. I don't talk to whoever that was involved in this. But what I'm trying to tell you is the guy that you know that you reached out to maybe a week ago, 2 weeks, a month ago, whatever it was, Big Texas Black Podcast, should I interview? I said, let me look at it. I said, hey, you can interview it, but if anybody trying to put out my Detroit address, shut it down. Don't put it out. So you can reach them again, and you ain't
Nah,
got to say the name.
I ain't reached out to nobody. The only one I was gonna interview, and I was gonna pay to interview him was OG Percy. I wasn't gonna get on nobody's interview. The only person that I reached out to Dallas, Texas, was OG Percy, and I was gonna pay him for an interview. I was
Eh,
asking him how much for an hour of his time to to give his perspective on Mark, but he never reached out. Uh, I don't know if that's the one you're talking about because that's the only one I've reached out to, and I didn't even reach
What
out.
is somebody?
I just sent them out a comment through one of his lives. I said, "Look out, Percy. How can I get in contact with you? I'm interested in doing an interview with you." And and that was it. He never reached out to me. He never replied to none of the comments. So I left it alone. I figured, hey, I'm gonna leave it alone.
You know I get 10% of that, right?
For OG Percy,
I get 10%.
from
Who
from
you
Percy,
who do you think brought these dudes to the internet?
from
Who,
Percy.
who do you think brought these dudes to the internet? Like I said, you going about this all the wrong way.
But that's real tunes, man.
When you, oh, like I said, I get 10% of everything.
That's real tunes.
Like
I,
I said, I get 10% of everything. And clip this, get in contact. Oh, Dante, that's the homie. Yeah. What Dante said, he get 10%. Oh, that's what he said. All right, let me get Dante a call. But it would never be denied. And the reason why I can talk that way, because it is what it is.
I don't think so, man. I don't. Real tunes is his own person.
I don't have to dispute nothing. Y'all got me recorded, put it out. Business is business.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, right? I'm creating my content. You're creating your content, but you're basically telling me this is what I'm getting at. This is like tell me if I'm right or wrong. This is what I'm getting at. You're basically telling me stop talking about me, continue talking about Mark, and once you stop talking about me, a lot of doors will open. Hey, that's what I'm getting at. Am I right or
No,
wrong?
no, you're wrong. I need for you to keep talking about me because the more that you talk about me, it pushes me through the algorithm.
But I thought you said I'm going against the grain
You are going against the grain.
by talking about you.
No, no, no. It's the way that you're talking about me.
See,
so 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 what you want me to do is you want me to delete the racist part and
No,
speak.
you can keep it up. I told y'all I'm a racist. It is what it is. I am a racist.
I'm kind of confused. You know me because it's like you're trying to paint me a picture, which basically you're trying to bait me in. I call it a bait move, right? You're trying to bait me in.
See, you think I'm playing games with you,
No, no, no,
Noel.
no. I'm just telling you my perspective of how I'm analyzing the thing right now. You might be telling the truth. You might be dead serious, right? But at the same time, you know that saying, believe half of what you see. And I can't remember right now, but you know the saying I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Uh,
Hey, hold on. I got something for you. Do you remember back when Big Lee and me and him did the interview and we did this live? Not the one where he was pointing out the bunk scene, but we did it live and Big Lee was like, "No, Dante assisted me on YouTube. He got me started on here." You remember that?
yeah, that's why. Uh, he got some kind of not loyalty, but some kind of
No, it's not. It's not loyalty. It's not loyalty. It's business. We do business in real life. Me and so many other content creators do business. You got to understand. I've been doing this for 4 years. There's a lot of my page. I will probably already have a million, have a million subscribers by now if I actually focus on my own content. I've managed so many other people's channels. I don't manage Big League channel at all. I have nothing to do with that. But he said it out his own mouth. There's a lot of other guys out there that will come out that actually got in contact with me like, yo, hey, what's going on with this? I'm like, no, leave it alone. It's just content. It ain't, this shit ain't real. Do you need for me to speak out? No, don't speak out. Let's let it die. It ain't nothing. So
but
what I'm trying,
you did have a couple of people speaking out. I seen all your plays. Every time I would drop a video, one of your cahoots, they had to drop a video.
Who?
No, no,
Who?
all the people you've helped. You said it. You've helped out numerous channels. So them same
I
channels that
no
you've
no
helped out are gonna repay that favor back.
Noel. Not off of my that you should have got in contact with them and like, yo, is this Dante said, yo, I have not been you keep saying I made these thumbnails, and you know what? You give me too much credit. You saying I'm doing these AI videos, that I'm doing these thumbnails. Noel, I don't do none. I am doing movies. I've been in Cali for the last 2 weeks. I just got back home yesterday doing Tubi movies. I ain't got time. Listen, you giving me too much credit. Too much. You keep saying you keep yo. It hey, but hey, I
No, but I see what you're. I'm not giving you credit, man. But I see what you're like. You're because you know you come over here and you're saying if you want to be, this is what I'm getting at. If you want to grow onto this content creator on this YouTube platform, you're going wrong about it. You're going against me instead of going with me. Look at all these other channels I help grow. If I wouldn't have been helping them channels, I'd be at a million plus. Uh, you're painting me a picture of desire and lust. And
man, come on, man. You trying to act like I'm the devil. You
no,
trying
man.
to
Hey, eh, let me get another point. Am I right or wrong, young blood? What's your perspective about this?
About him having different channels and stuff like that.
No, 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 no. The way he's coming at it. Like, how do you see him coming? What his intentions?
Oh
What do
yeah,
you?
now like with the Ron Valentine and all those people.
who
Yeah,
is
now
that?
I ain't thought that was you, Dante, with all these different people that just popping up. I said, well, man, maybe that's Dante coming in with, with all the phones saying this and that right there. Yeah.
Young blood, young blood. I will upload my flight itinerary. I will upload my flight itinerary. I don't got time. Yo, listen, I build channels. I don't troll. You see, I
Yeah.
came on here. Right here is my official. If you look at the email, this is my whole official thing. Right here that I'm on here. And this person talking
Hmm.
about I'm lying myself tonight. Prove one thing. He has not done it too. Who anyway. But you know what? And then the funny thing is people keep saying, oh, Dante channel is dead. How? You do
But but see,
you
Dante, can you hear
what's up,
me?
young blood? Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is that, and then you cleared it up when you said that who gives a damn about what a black man does to a white man. And now, I mean, just give me some clarity on this because I respect your views on how you feel. But what if that situation was reversed? How would you feel about that?
You know what's funny? It's funny,
Uh
but it's not funny. When one of my homeboys, we was because like I said, I didn't know all these videos was being made. I didn't, and I was just going
huh.
through it, and we just listened. I was like, "Dang, he keeps saying I'm a racist." I was like, "Yo, Noel been to prison. He know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. He know what I'm talking about. Why does he keep saying I'm a racist when he been to prison and he know what I'm talking about?" So yeah, when you say the reverse, now it do now
Yeah.
when Dante say, "Yo, who gives a damn what happened to a white boy in prison?" Now if it was a white man saying, "Who gives a damn about a black man in prison?" That sound crazy, all right? But my
Yeah.
thing is this. But my thing is this. I come from that, and this just me, and that's why I said I'm not apologizing for it because it's like this. I done I done met good white guys. I have. I got a couple good white homeboys out there in Cali. A lot of them that actually put me on to the Tubi thing that done reached out to me, right? And I got a couple of white cats in Detroit, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
now I wasn't saying like if them guys that I deal with this white, if I seen them in trouble, yeah, it's going down. But my
Yeah.
whole thing, I was speaking from a point of slavery, Jim Crow, and just white racist motherfuckers. That's it. And that's why I was
Yeah.
saying, like, yo, in prison, it's like this. Yo, us blacks, we stick to our race. And if we wanted to do business with white cats, and that's just what it was. But outside of that, yo, and prison politics is prison politics. No, that don't work out here in the street. But at the same time, like I said, I do business with a lot of white people. I don't got no problem with them, and some of them I do got a problem with. But
Yeah.
outside of all that, I mean, hey, I'm and look, put it this way: when I say I'm a racist, yeah, I am a racist. But I feel like this: treat me how you want to be treated. Because I feel like this: yo, let me know if you gonna spit in my food. Because I'm a black man and I go to your restaurant, let me know that no colors allowed so I don't get no spit in my food. That's what I'm talking about. So when I say
Yeah.
I'm a racist,
And I feel yeah.
so do that make sense? Because when and like I said, I'm not a racist like, oh, I just hate all white men, I hate all white women and stuff. No, that's not that. I'm just straight up like
Yeah.
this. Let me know that you don't like black people, so you don't spit in my drink or my food. Let me know that you don't want me staying in your neighborhood because you gonna put the N word on the side of my garage. Let me know that. I'm cool to just
Yeah.
stay with my
Yeah.
own kind or people that really want to rock with me.
Yeah.
You
And
get
I
that?
feel you on that. I feel you on that because you just want to know where certain people stand. Because we have this many black races as we have white races.
Yeah.
I get that too,
And it is
but
what it is.
but at the same time, you were trying to put that racist jacket up on me too.
You want to know why?
Yeah, let me know why.
The reason why I put that on you, Noel. Now, I don't want you to mute my mic. You want me to be real, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, I'm just going, okay. So this guy reached out to me and he said, because I didn't know what Tango Blast was. I never heard of. The only Mexican gangs I heard of was the Mexican Mafia and I don't know what Serranos is. I don't know, some Cali stuff. I don't know. It's some Northern stuff. I never heard of Tango Blast. So there was a Mexican guy down there in Texas that said he was with Tango Blast, and he said, "Hey Dante, look, don't put my name out there, but I was locked up and I was Tango Blast. I was Tango Blast." And I said, "I thought that was blood in, blood out." He said, "No." He said, "No. When you go to prison, you can click up with them, and you got a choice when you about to leave or whatever, that you could just drop it and be your own man, or you could do what you do with the gang outside." So I said, okay. So he said, he was like, but to be real with you, if you was here in Texas with us, we probably would have poked you up because we don't fuck with black people in prison. So when you kept saying Tango Blast, that's why I said, yo, I get it. Why this is why Noel is like that, because he don't like black people. And wait and hold on. And I'm just keeping it real. So I was told that Tango Blast didn't mess with black people. That was the first thing. And then the second thing, just gotta be real about this. I'm not trying to kick no dirt up. I'm not. Young blood, stop me if you feel like I'm trying to be funny, because I'm not. The second thing was that, see, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get this back started. Did your baby mama leave you for a black man?
My baby mama never left me for a black dude, dude.
Was the next relationship that she had was with a
You
black man?
you don't see, that's the thing, man. That I don't know what your information or what you got. Like this if you want to know the story, I went to prison at 19, man. During my incarceration, she got pregnant by a dude. Okay. When I got out of prison, the little baby girl was 9 months or 8 months.
Was she black?
I raised her. I
No,
see
no.
her every. Yes, she's
But
black.
but see, that's what I'm saying. No way, and that's what I'm
So,
saying.
but so just because, so I'm racist because my girlfriend or my first baby mama had a kid by a black guy, and I raised this girl, so I'm racist. That makes me racist. Now, if I would tell you, man, you know what? My baby mama had a kid by a black dude. I said, fuck that bitch. I didn't want to raise that kid. You can call me a racist then.
No, but see, that's the thing. See,
No,
the
there's no seeing. And
no, no, no,
okay,
no.
no, hold on. Now I let you give you your two reasons. The first reason you said because I came on here. I came on here as Noel. When did I ever throw my setup? When did I ever say? When did I ever say that I belong? That's my past. Did I come on here with any kind of acronym throwing a, hey, I got my whole city representing me. I got my whole organization behind me. No, I was speaking for myself.
How did we know
So,
you was Tango Blast?
because you were going through my videos.
No, I did not, Noel.
You were going through my videos.
Noel, no, I was not.
So when I met you, I presented you like, hey, I'm Tango Blast member.
No, you didn't. I told you.
Okay,
Listen,
so why would you make that a first impression that me being a Tango Blast member? If my first impression to you was as Noel.
because this will happen. Now look.
So there's no excuses, bro.
No, 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 no,
There's
no,
no
no, no,
excuses.
no.
There's
I
no
got
excuses.
no.
The
I
second
didn't
excuse,
know. Look,
no,
I didn't. No, 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 no. I didn't know you was Tango Blast. I got a phone call from a Tango Blast member, an active member, and
see,
told me the
you're
whole
always getting
rundown.
phone calls.
Hold on. See. There you go. I'm trying to tell you. I got a phone call from a member, right? And he told me like, "Yo, Noel is Tango," and I'm like, "Okay, what is that?" And he told me, and then I said, "Oh, so this dude, so he don't fuck with black people." And he said, "Yeah, because we Tango, we can fuck with black people in prison." So I said, "Okay, so Noel is a racist. He's a racist against black people." And then I got the scoop that's why I said I'm not trying to be messy, but I have to put up because you asked me my reason. And I said, "Who was the next person that your baby mama got with?" And it was a black man. So I said, "Okay, so there's two strikes." So he
How is
didn't.
that too? How you're giving you're holding your own self. It's like you're trying to give me a standard. You're trying to hold me to your own standard of what you consider a racist, and that's far from. It's like you're making your own standard. This is why I feel like you're a racist. Oh, first because you belong to a organization. Come on, man. And the second
that
is because
didn't.
you had your first man. That makes no sense, bro. You're
No,
putting your own standards of what you consider a racist, but
was you
determined
when?
to what a racist is what you said,
Okay,
and
okay,
I'm
so
glad
okay,
that you're
so
accepting
did
that
you?
you're a racist.
Okay, let's throw the racists out there. Did you have any issues with black men because of what happened with your baby mama when you got locked up?
Why would they have any reason to
Because
tell
she
me?
got pregnant while you was locked up,
So
and it was
it's
by.
so she got forced. It was
No, I'm
forced upon
saying
her.
you was with
It
Tango.
was it was forced upon her.
No, I'm trying to paint
I
you
should
the
be mad at
picture.
the guy. Why should I be mad at the guy if it was willingly? I should be mad at the girl.
But listen, what I'm
Why
saying
what
is
is the
this:
guy's fault?
you
That
say
girl, the baby, I have that girl's name tatted on my body, on my neck. If that doesn't show proud that I love this little girl, and she comes over here every other weekend and she loves me like her dad. So
I'm not denying that.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no, no,
denying that.
for you to sit and set a standard of what you would consider me a racist, because of what my like hold another man accountable for another man's actions is like, first of all, she did it willingly. Now, if it was out of control and she's like, hey, man, I was drunk and he took it upon me, what Mark was doing it, take it forcibly and unconsensual, then I'd be mad at the guy. I'd have a reason, right? But when
No,
it's
but see,
consensual, why would I be mad? I'd be mad at the girl. I'd be like, hey, it's your fault. Why
see,
couldn't you
but
wait?
but you not putting the two and two together. You was with Tango. You was with Tango while you was locked up, and
Anywhere
then
you go, okay, so you're telling me any prison you go to, any state you go to, is segregated by race. Am I right or wrong, Bobby?
not all of them,
Young blood.
not all of them.
All of them you go to. If
Look,
Bobby, if Bobby,
Yeah.
if Bobby was,
Al-
if Bobby was, if Bobby was here, he'll tell you how the federal prisons work, man. Everywhere you
Now,
go,
now Alabama prison is segregated like that. You know, the blacks hang with the blacks and the white hang with the whites. And if a black hanging with a white guy, majority, 90% of the time, is some type of homosexuality going on.
Oh,
There you go. There you
hold on,
go.
wait. Noel, hold up, Noel. Let me address him right quick, real
Okay.
quick, real quick. Who is this? This young blood dude, right?
Yeah.
Young blood. Are you
Okay.
David Burke or Burke or something Burke?
No, I'm not David Burke. They
Because
they
I was
claim that I'm Bobby Burke.
Yeah,
because
I don't even know who Bobby Burke is.
no, wait a minute, because I was watching the video that because I get these videos sent to me and I'm like, okay, well, who is this guy? So I'm hearing the voice. That voice sound like you on that dog video.
Yes, and that's what I was telling Noel not long ago, how they can AI these videos and your voices and all that stuff there.
But okay, well, I don't really know. But here's the thing: you
You
said
see,
something
that's the
interesting.
thing. Hold on, Dante. That's the thing. Regardless, it's the same thing with the fake Mendahar and the fake Betty the Cook. It doesn't take the fact that Mark was doing that.
Yeah, look.
I mean, can
That
you agree with that?
don't take
It,
the what you mean about it was.
it don't take the fact away that Mark was still doing that.
Yeah, that don't take away the fact. But here's the thing, because I was now that I'm hearing the voice now it's registering me because the whole point of Youngblood is supposed to testify against what Mark was in there doing. Is I'm wrong?
Yeah,
Now,
you're right. You're right,
So
and and
so
and that and that and that's what that's what I told you from the onset. If you coerce a guy, if you give them drugs or get them drunk, and they do things that they wouldn't actually do, then yes, you done that.
yeah, but wait a minute. So we okay. So the groundwork is laid that everybody's saying that Mark is a homosexual and a rapist, but I was
Okay.
told that you was in there indulging too.
Well, if you can pull up Youngblood and you can ask questions about Youngblood
They
and
no
see,
because
this
because
what
I'm
this why
looking
I
at the
came on this
channel
Youngblood from the onset.
because the Burt guy, whoever this Burt guy is, that everybody's saying is
Mhm.
you. Is saying like, yo, they said you Mark put a video out and said, okay, since he wanna put me on blast, I'm gonna put him on blast. And he said he walked in on you in the laundry room with a homosexual.
That's why they need to pull that Bobby Burke guys up, pull him up, bring him up.
See, that's the thing with Mark. Mark's always watching.
Yeah,
He's always watching
yeah,
hip.
yeah. He's
He's always
watching, but
watching
see,
hip
the thing
get
about it,
penetrated.
but see, Noel, what they're saying is it's Youngblood is Bobby Burke. They need to pull Bobby Burke on their show.
Well, they need to find
Where's the
Bobby Burke.
evidence? The evidence that we have is on Mark Moore, Lamarck Moore.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. And so that's why I got reached out by Ashley Burke because I don't even know. I was kind of confused on what she was trying to tell me. Like I'm like, what are you trying to justify to me? Like, I don't know who Bobby Burke is.
So
And
Noel, let
Asher
me
Burke
ask you
came
this.
on the
No, Noel, let me
show.
ask you this. Let me ask you this, Noel, because now I'm even more confused. Do you have a problem with homosexuals?
Nah, why would I?
So then what's the deal about Mark then?
Well, Mark was taking it by force.
No, but I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm trying to.
Mark was taking, everything that I'm saying about Mark is it's self admission. I'm not making stuff up. I'm not saying
That's
Mark
what
is
he
this.
said.
No,
I'm
I
going based
get
off the
that. I
documentary.
get that. You going off the documentary. I get that. Everything is self admission on that video. I get that 100%.
The
But
Jonathan Schwartz interview.
in Jonathan Schwartz interview, I don't know. Let's just stick with what's coming out of Mark mouth because Jonathan Schwartz didn't walk the day-to-day yard with them. So we just gonna go off what Mark said. And I'm not disputing that at all. Everything that Mark said came out of Mark mouth, and that is what it is. But what I'm trying to figure out, okay, this happened 20 years ago. And on that uncut scene that you've been uploaded was connecting the dots on a lot of these things that I had questions on. So one of my things is this though. Okay, let's say Mark did this and this happened 20 years ago. It almost kind of seemed like it's not even about Mark what he did no more. It's like the gay thing.
No,
That's
it's
why.
not it's not the gate. See, this is what you got to understand. I was part of the bleachers, just like everybody else, watching Mark lie and telling, uh, making a fool of everybody's intelligence, saying, oh, that was scripted, it was made up. I was in the bleachers. I was part of the audience. You know how when you're spin the wheel or you're playing Jeopardy and you shout out the answer and you're like, hey, that's what I was. I was part of the audience. So all I did was Google hips. I found hips, right?
Mark came
And
out
I reached
himself.
I reached out to you. I said, look out. I found this so-called hips, and he's saying some wild shit about Mark. Right or wrong.
Right.
Okay. And you're like, whoa. We were talking. You're like, look, you started telling me the game plan. Look, I already know. I've been doing this. The same thing you told me, the same thing you said right now a few minutes ago about 10%, that I know the ropes. And I'm like, yeah, you do. You've been doing your thing. Uh, it would make sense for me to go follow your lead. You already know, right or wrong.
Right.
Okay. I was like, no, there's no point in me trying to make my own blueprint if you already been successful at it. I might as well just follow your lead. And you're like, okay, let me try to. You didn't say control the narrative, but that was the goal of it. You're like, I could pay you X amount of money, and you can sign a contract, and you can come work for me, right or wrong.
That's right.
Okay. And I told you, I get back at you,
And
and
then,
it
and then you
doesn't.
called me back and said, "Yo, I'm gonna have to decline," and and that was good. That was just what it was.
Yes, I never asked you for a job like you made the allegations. Like I called you up and said, "Hey, I want a job." I never did
Well,
that.
well, you didn't do it like that. It wasn't like that. Now we done said no. Listen, Noel didn't get on here. He didn't call me and say, "Yo, let me get a job" or nothing like that. In fact, like I said, like I said, I offered Noel a job.
Yes,
I,
that
off,
sounds more
I
like it.
Yeah, just what it was. I offered him a job. I said, I talked to a lot of people. Well, I believe I said something like, "How about you just report on it? Like I don't know, react to the videos. And you just come on like at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, reacting to the videos or something." It was something like I don't know, but it was never to. And wait. Let's get this clear right quick. It was never to control it of trying to say Mark is innocent. It was never to that was not that. It was just simply let's just roll this out slow. Let's just do this for about 2 or 3 months and just trying to build this Lamarck Moore situation to be this mega thing because it can still happen that way. But when the hips thing came out, that's when it was like, okay, now it's me and Mark. That's when I said, okay, y'all, I'm representing Mark now. I'm Mark lawyer. So now it's me and Mark versus Noel and Hips. So that's when that became a line that okay, Noel over here, Mark over here. Because even when you had them over here, even because you still came on to the show, and it was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, um, matter of fact, where the hell is Hips?
Hips. Once young blood came around, he was going to start exposing everybody. he
He,
took he
he
took off.
vanished. Cause see, Dante, this is what I want to say. You know, see, Lamarck Boyle, that story should continue to go on. He haven't admitted yet how he changed people's lives, mean how he ruined their lives. So until a person come out and say that, it is what it is.
Now look, I want to break that part down right there. Let me break that part. So
Okay.
Mendenhall, according to that documentary, Mendenhall
Mhm.
already was turned out. Is I'm right or wrong?
That's Mendenhall, but we talking about Lamarck Moore,
No,
how
no, no.
he
That's what I'm
ruined
saying.
people's lives.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out who did Mark victimize because
That
This
Bradley
this
Lucas.
this this what we did. That's right. And let's see, and this what we want him to come out and say. He the one that came out and say how he ruined people's lives. Whether it was Mendenhall, Bradley Lucas, or whoever.
who
He
said
haven't
that?
came out and said who, huh?
Mark said that.
Yeah, he fucked up their lives. He said
Where
it.
where did he say that at?
On
You,
the
I,
documentary. He said he said he yes, I fucked their lives up.
What did
And
he
was
say
writing letters
how
to
he
him.
did he say how he did it?
He fucked their lives up by hitting them in the ass. That's how I hate to say it, like, but that's what it was. How
that's what
else
it
could it
was.
be?
Who is
He was
this
a booty
Bradley
monster,
Lucas?
and he still is.
Who is this Bradley Lucas dude?
And not only that, man, but he
The one that was on the documentary, and we trying to find him, reach him out now. We trying to locate him as we speak.
You don't think that
But
this
8
man
white
don't
guys
want to
on
be
there.
found?
He probably don't, but when we find him, we
shit.
won't know that until he say he don't want to be found. Now, if he say he don't want to come on, then that's what it is. Can't force him.
Mark was writing them victims letters apologizing.
Yeah, yeah. You can't force him to come on.
Yeah, you can't make that shit up. Look,
No, man.
look.
Just tossing their ass up. Everything he more now I'm finna sell you to him. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't everything about his life, when he first came to prison, just changed.
In other words, yeah, you can say I fucked his life up.
You hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit. How else
Or,
can
or,
you get it?
So when he first came to prison, just changed.
In other words, yeah, you can say I fucked his life up. You know,
If he stayed gone for 5, 6 years, or whatever, if he ever come back to prison and there's someone in prison that remember him from then, he will always be a boy.
it bothered me. So I've even wrote him letters uh, to apologize.
Yeah. See, what they so mad at is that Youngblood ain't showed his face. This why they keep on saying spitting out David Burke, Bobby Burke, David Sims, and so
Well, you
forth and
know,
so forth.
Young Blood, I'm gonna be real with you, man. That video, if they got that
Yeah.
dude with them dogs, that sound 100% like you. And only way you can prove that it ain't true if you cut on that camera, homeboy.
Well, you know what? You know what? I got a brother sound just like me too, homeboy.
I feel that.
Like I say, lies don't figures and figures don't lie.
I know, but if you turn that camera on, that'll just dispel everything.
But see, I'm on nowhere. I'm on Welcome to Texas podcast show.
Would you go
That's
to
the show
June?
that I'm on.
We're going backwards. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you
I'm
see,
on, like I told, like I say,
check it
nowhere.
out.
I'm on Welcome to Texas podcast show.
No,
But
I
check,
get that. Would you go over there to June and reveal yourself?
no, but see, check this out.
I'm on Welcome to Texas podcast show. This is the show that I represent right here. Now, if Noel tell me to reveal my face, then I will.
No,
Until
'cause
then,
I already know who you
I'm gonna
are.
be young blood. You all know who I am. But like I say, I'm on your show, and when you tell me to reveal my face, I will. And I
But
don't get paid no money for doing
nah,
this podcast.
What's your
nah.
cash app? What's your
I
cash app?
was
I
at
send you
Limestone.
500
I
right
was at
now to reveal.
Limestone. I was at Limestone Penitentiary for years. You say what now?
Send me your cash app. I send you 500. You show your face.
Hey, Dante, I'm gonna tell you this right here. I don't need the money, brother. I'm not gonna be
No, the
honest with
world
you.
want to know. The world want to know because you
Listen,
sound
I'm gonna
just like
I'm
him.
gonna tell you right now. If you send the well 500, and if the well tell me to reveal my face, I will. I'm up under him. He pays me nothing.
Oh
That's
man,
who. That's who I'm up under.
you gotta say pause, man. You said you up under Noel. That sound kind of suspect to me.
Yeah,
Hey man, hey, look here. Hey, look here. One thing about young blood, ain't no shame in my game, baby. I ain't got none of them tendencies in me. I can hold my
man.
own.
Well,
So you can take it how you want to take it. Up,
But
under, over, however you want to take it.
oh
but check it
You
out,
know?
check it
Lord,
out, check it out, young blood. You see, a few minutes ago he was talking about, hey, this ain't about me, this ain't about young blood, this ain't about you.
Hey man, look at
You
him.
see,
Look
how we
here.
gonna trust? How
I'm
we gonna
from.
trust these
Hey
guys? That
man,
I mean,
I'm from the old school player. You can
no,
take a lot to get over on me.
no, we just talking. We just
I
talking.
know we talking about.
We
Hey,
just
I'm just being real with you, man. I'm just being real with you. You know, I know you about 35, 36, whatever like that, but you know, I got you. I got you by a few years, probably about 2 decades. But you know, I'm from the old school player. I'm just being
well. Let
honest
me.
with you.
What? Now it's coming. So did you know Mark? Like, have y'all spoken before in prison?
Hey, if you go on Nowhere show from the beginning when Youngblood came on, hit it, and it's gonna tell you whatever else what was said. That's all you got to do. Watch the shows.
We right
but
here, right now.
Watch
check
the
this out,
shows.
Dante.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about right there what Mark just said right there. You know how earlier you said, man, who said that who fucked up whose life? And
Man, it is like that.
what did Mark say, man? What's your opinion on that? And him contacting the victims afterwards, writing them a letter of apology.
He got a lot of explaining to do.
So what I
He
mean,
got a whole lot of things to do. he got so much explaining to do, man. Look here, it's going for another year or two.
But
I
you know
ain't got
what?
nothing but time.
One
one
thing
more question.
about Mark, Mark said he
But
ain't ducking nothing. And he said, look, I don't know if y'all believe it or not, but me and Mark cut ties. I'm on a whole different
I
thing.
I
But I do.
remember when Mark came on, he was about to shed some tears about you cut ties with him. And he ain't got and you know what? Jonathan Schwartz even said it. If I was him, I wouldn't admit to it neither.
But you know
I
what?
mean,
But here's the thing,
look at that
though,
shit that
Mark.
was said.
But
What sensible man gonna admit to raping another man or doing some sick stuff like that? Who gonna admit it? But if you want to recover, you got to uncover.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
So
but
if he
but but
want to,
listen,
if
you
any
talking
healer want to
about
come to him, what we got to do?
you talking about.
Go.
See. I think on the real, I think the real issue here is that
Uh huh.
Mark gotta see. I'm trying not really to get back in the game, but y'all
Okay.
forcing my hand to get back in the game. So I might
Hey
have to
man,
get
it's
back in
all
the
you, baby.
game.
Get back in it. Yes, sir.
So,
Get back in it, man.
cause
You know, hey, content. Get back in it.
look, I might have to start the panels back up, $50 a panel. You
Okay.
know, we might
Okay
have to
then.
get that. Oh no, well, I seen what you was talking about.
Hey,
Oh, Dante trying to he's the promoter. He's the promoter with the two with the two hands full of shirts. Yeah, we gonna get that merch. The merch is on the way. Two hands full is on the way.
yeah, get them on the way. And see, and you know what, Dante? And I'm gonna keep it real with you. The reason I like coming on this podcast here, man, because it's just some straight out truth, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm the type of guy, man, that hey, I work for my own, and money can't buy me. That's just the person I am, man. I guess that's just the way I was raised, and I'm gonna stick with the truth. Regardless. If a person came and say, "Man, I'll give you,"
But listen, young blood.
go
I
ahead.
hear you keep saying you stick with the truth, but why you
Yeah,
hide your face, homie?
I came on this podcast as young blood. I explained to everyone about my situation. Youngblood ain't gonna show his face until Welcome to Texas podcast tell Youngblood to show his face.
So
As
Noel
long as
own you? He
this,
own you or something?
listen, hey, listen to me. Listen to me for a minute, brother.
We
I'm a one man. I'm a one man's army.
exactly.
But
Listen,
no, Noel, don't
as
say no
long
damn exactly.
no,
Don't say no
Hey, I'm
listen
a
to
one man
me.
army, man. I've been a one
Listen
man
to me,
army after young
Dante.
blood showed up and gave me a hand. I've
Dante,
been riding one deep.
Dante,
I seen them
Dante.
AI videos that Junior
I
been
give
putting
you
out.
5 minutes if you give me 5 minutes.
You got it.
Dante, okay. I'm a one man's army. I
But
work for no man. Listen to me. I work for no man. So now, if nowhere was to tell me on Welcome to Texas podcast, young blood, come show your face. Dante, I was rocking with you, watching your podcast. I'm serious. But when that came out, then I changed and I started going to know what. Let me check out No Welcome to Podcast, and that's why.
Wait,
Because
you
see, I
said well
know
what
these
came
guys.
out? Well, what came out?
When I seen that you was actually promoting Mark Moore, I'm like, no, this
No, wait,
ain't
wait,
no
hold on,
way.
hold on, young blood.
Yes, yes,
Young blood.
you was actually promoting
Wait,
a sexual deviant, and you
wait a
know
minute.
that.
Wait a minute. See, I noticed y'all keep saying I promoted him. If listen,
then
what
you
do
were
you
gonna
think?
get hoodies and merch. So I don't understand
Hold
you.
on. That was a joke. That
Okay.
never came. Hold on, that was a joke. That never came out.
Uh huh.
But you said that I promoted Mark. But what do you think that y'all doing? Y'all promoting Mark.
Okay. Yes, and you know what? If Mark can get promoted, if Mark can make $1 million, all people watching that, that's on him. See, the reason why I say promotion, because this what you done. And you know this. Dante, can you remember the stories that you come out with, the fake mental health stories? Do you remember the story when you came out? And I know Betty Cook was fake because
No,
Betty
no, no,
Cook.
no, no. Y'all keep
No, 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 no,
saying
no,
that.
no.
No,
Listen to me.
no, that was
Betty Cook.
not.
No,
No,
listen.
the Mendenhall,
I
the
asked you
Mender.
to give me five.
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
asked
No,
you to give
because
me five, and you
no,
wouldn't get your
because
word. Go ahead.
you made a mistake right there. You made a mistake. I've been told y'all that the Mendenhall thing
Here, let
was a
me
skit. I
finish.
said that, but the
Okay, okay,
Betty was
but
not. I was reached out by this person. The person
okay,
came on camera,
Dante.
and it. Hold on. It didn't pay. It did not paint Mark in a good light at all.
But Dante, I asked you to give me five, and what did you do? You cut me off.
No, because we had
Can
to
I
get
ask you
that cleared
again?
up.
Okay, but you should, but you still, but listen, like you used to say, it's a kangaroo court, right? Let
Okay,
one speak and finish, and then that's it.
ladies first. Ladies first. You got it. Ladies first.
Okay. Now you with your jokes, ain't you? With the ladies first. So, I feel you. I respect that. And I'm gonna let you go with that lady first. But I'm finna tell you right here, that's bullshit. My balls and nuts might be bigger than yours, buddy.
Whoa,
But listen. Okay, yes,
whoa.
you said it. You brought it on. Now listen, because hey, you brought it on now. I mean, we're gonna keep it respectful, or we're gonna go to the street. And you know, there's no rules in the streets. Okay. Now, when you brought Betty the Cook on, if you had any information about Alabama prison system, you should have investigated Betty the Cook because nowhere in Alabama prison can you cook any damn thing besides a soup. Now, Lamar Moore said that, and he was correct. And this is when you kick Mark Moore under the curb because ain't no what the hell Betty the cook going she's or he is going to cook in prison. They don't sell them but ramen noodles, summer sausage, cheese curls, corn chips, and etc. That's all. And you know this, Dante. Dante, come on now. If you're going to be truthful now, I respect you now, Dante, for real. I respect you. If you say you're a man of the cloth, respect that. And you know good and well that Betty Cook was a fraud. Am I right?
Hey, he
Hey,
said he had a
he said
story
he
and
had a
he had a
story
story to
and he
tell
had a story.
and
But
he put
Dante,
it out.
Dante, Dante, was Betty Cook a fraud? Come on, man. You've been to prison. Come
I
on
ain't been
now.
to Alabama
You can't
prison
cook too
though.
much shit. Okay. I mean, in Detroit, Michigan, what can you cook? What can you cook like that in the penitentiary system? Is
You
there a
can wait.
penitentiary
Hold
system?
on. You can cook the cook ups. You get the Doritos. You get the summer sausage. You get the sweet, the cheesy. It's a couple things you can make up.
You can make that shit up, but it don't take no damn better to cook to do it, and you know that.
Hey,
Dante, don't do that.
Don't forget about the Oreo.
I'm with you now, but don't do that, Dante.
what
I
about
mean,
the
I'm with you now.
Oreo? What about the Oreo?
What you talking about? Smashing the Oreos and putting them on a honey bun?
No, no. When he
What's the
said
Oreo?
that somebody was at the bottom, Mark was in the middle, and somebody was at the top.
Oh, that type of Oreo. Now you know that shit goes on. Yeah, you got, and that's what I'm saying, Dante. And now I'm gonna say this right here, man. As a black man speaking to you, do you know it's so degrading for an older black man to look at the generation of the black men now, how they are so much predators in the prison, and they say prison is a black man domain. That's nothing to brag about. Prison is a black man's domain. They rule. Fuck that. Say you rule college or say you rule a construction job, but to rule prison, that's sickening.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean,
sickening to say.
but it's true. But the blacks do make
It's
up the
true. You
majority.
damn right it's true. It's true. And it's sad because majority of the black men that goes in prison now are sociopaths. Meaning sociopaths are ones who have adapted sociology or the socialism that goes on in society. Lamarck Moore was a victim, and as he became a victim, he made people victimized. This is what he done. You know this. So you crank your show up again and you do that, and I probably come on, but we gonna keep on speaking the same thing because you know this. So you have sit up here and wasted 2 hours worth of time with your bullshit, and you know that. If I know you gonna come with this bullshit, I would have been clicked off this damn thing. Told Noel, man, shut this damn thing off. 2 hours, man. Are you serious with your shit? Damn it. Now I'm mad at hell. At you, Dante.
You mad at what?
I'm mad you wasted 2 hours of our time. This bullshit you come on here with.
What BS?
Every from the beginning to the damn end. Youngblood said it. God damn it.
Oh,
Shit. I
I was
could
just
be breaking into Stella Rose.
But you see, mate, but you see why I call you Charles Webb, man. You see why?
Oh, well, I mean, for real. I'm like, I'd be damned. I was kind of like, well, maybe the guy is making a legitimate apology and this and that. And
No,
boy.
I
Lord,
mean,
have
I'm
mercy.
no.
saying,
But
look.
Dante, hang on 1 minute. I'm finna go ahead and get me a Coors Light and I'll be back. Hang on a minute. I'll be back.
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, Noel, did you see them AI videos on June channel?
You got a lot of echo.
Nah, that's not me. That's Youngblood.
It's probably me.
Yeah, I said, did you see them videos on June 5th channel? Them AI videos.
Yeah, I saw them.
Hey,
Some of them anyway. They
them
funny as
videos,
hell.
they is funny, and I think they 100% accurate too, especially about Noel though.
Well, I think. Go ahead.
I really can't speak on it because I really ain't watched it.
Now you know what? I get it for kicks and laughs, but
But
what got me is when he said Lamarck Moore, he had 1,000 wings and a 2-liter Coke.
Yeah,
Damn it, man.
All right, listen. Listen, y'all. We gotta we gotta come to a resolution.
Okay.
We gotta crossroad. So let's we going to peace, right? I got the olive branch out. I ain't got a knife in the other hand. So as a man, Dante going to apologize. I'm gonna step up and I'm apologize for my behavior to my audience.
Okay. Well, Dante, I'm going to tell
Wait,
you
wait, wait,
something.
wait,
This
wait,
is
wait. But before you say something, hold
okay.
up.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. Before you
Go
say
ahead.
something. And then I want to say one last thing. Okay.
Okay.
Noel, you can hear me?
I can hear you, but you're echoing.
Okay, here go. Kiss my ass.
You damn right, you stupid motherfucker. You the stupid son of a bitch.
Yes, man.
See, Dante, you know what? Use one. See, Dante, can you hear me, Dante?
He took off
He ain't
running.
got off it. Huh?
He took off. He took off.
You did the right thing is to take off because you know what? That's all you got.
Yeah.
You would never come over here and run nothing. So your sad story that you coming on here saying that is not going to work. We gonna keep on rounding your ex truck driving ass until we can't no more.
Yeah.
And we gonna keep on running at your boy Lamar Moore and whoever else you got
Yeah.
going on.
Check it out,
So
young.
thank you for coming on, you sorry son of a bitch.
Let me see if I can. In Texas, you call
Huh?
the boss, you call him boss man, right? But it's an acronym.
Uh-huh.
But it stands
Yeah.
for son of a bitch. You mean
See what, Noel?
that down here we use acronym for boss. Hold on, let me see.
That motherfucker ran, didn't he?
Man, I'm back. Because I think it was echoing a lot.
Okay, got mine down.
Okay, it was a good one, young blood.
Oh yeah, it's good. I'm ready to come on. I mean, yeah, that's good. Cause see, like I told you a long time ago, Noel, when truth on the scene, falsehood shall perish. But falsehood was definitely put up a fight. But truth will always win.
Yeah, you see.
That's why. So you put his ass on here, so we'll know what's happening.
Yes, exactly. That's
So
right.
he gave us about 2 hours of his talk, and we knew it was full of shit. You know what I mean? So he said, I'm gonna crank up. Y'all give me no choice but to crank up. Man, you already been cranked up, man, with that bullshit you got on. You already cranked up. How else you gonna crank up?
Yeah,
Crank up what?
now,
Huh?
now you can basically say, hey, man, you know what? I'm trying to throw rocks and hiding out. I don't think
Yeah. And what he said? Young blood, you just come on out. You send me your cash app. I'll send you $500. Well, the only thing you sent young blood last time was $7.
man, so
Yeah, I ain't give him $7 when you put my thing on the channel. He sent me young blood but $7. I started to send him back and tell him to stick it up his ass.
yeah. You see, it's Mark was up in here.
Yeah, I know Mark was up in there, but see, Mark, no, we ain't gonna stop on you. You sick SOB. This what you are. Until you come out and confess. This what you are. You will always be a rapist. This what you are. That's why I explained to Dante. He knows what I mean. If you deliberately give someone something that you know Isaiah's not willing to do, and you would somewhat coerce their mind with these substances, this is what's going to happen. So damn him. And we're going to keep on saying it. The 10th of June can make all these animated videos he want to. Good. With your little 5 or 6 views. That's all you got.
Yeah.
That's all you got. And one of them was my view, you stupid motherfucker. I gave him a damn view. Shit, I give him 2 views a night when he go on there that stupid shit to get a laugh out of it. Dumbass.
Yeah. And I need Dante to start come over here and do his crocodile tears. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now kiss my ass, you sick bastard.
All right,
see, Noel, he's pissed and he's upset, and and like I told you, man, he's mad because see, it's like this right here. It's like a man that going out making money off others that he's getting illegally. It's like a drug dealer. Say it's like a drug dealer. Most drug dealers say, hey, this is my block. This is my block. Don't come over here on my block because they're getting it illegally. But see, if you legally making your money, then you don't give a damn who come on your block. So they pissed off at you because you're not charging no one to come on the panel.
Nope.
And they pissed off. But the next time that son of a bitch come on the channel nowhere, charge his ass.
Yeah, no, he makes good entertainment.
Next time he bring his wannabe truck driving ass on, you tell him you pay me $50 to come on my show.
Yeah,
that's why he's mad because nobody's going on his.
Yeah, what I noticed is that he can't deal with calm and cordial. He likes the yelling and the screaming and all that.
Yeah, he do. And he don't know that, hey man, I come cordial with him and I scream back at his ass. So I told him, wait a minute, give me 5 minutes, I give you 5 minutes. Don't you overtalk me, you truck driver. Like I say, Dante, remember this right here. You can drive a truck for 30 years. Truck driver say, yeah, I've been driving the truck for 30 years. Say, yeah, you're a truck driver. He say, well, man, I suck one dick and they call me a dick sucker.
Yep, one time. That's what I asked. I'm like, man, what can we come out to come and talk? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. V. Morales, I seen your comment. Appreciate you. Love you too now. Keep it up.
Okay, what's up? Tomorrow we do another one. Young Blood, I'm gonna get hopefully Bobby. I think Bobby had to go do a maintenance call because he works maintenance. I think.
Okay, man, and I'll try to hit one wise again.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Okay,
have a good one, Young Blood.
Hey, Noel.
Yes.
I got one more thing to say. Dante, you kiss my ass. All right, bye, man.
Bye, Young Blood.